Hey guys, this is Sam from the Good Games with another cube draft on Magic Online. I'm not exactly sure when this is going to go up. It's either going to go up before or after the other one I made. So this is one of the first ones I'm making for you, and I'm not really sure how it's turning out, how excited you think I am, you know, all of those things. But hopefully you think, hopefully you like it. Hopefully you're okay with the level of Magic in which I play. Yeah, that's about it. Like all comments, questions, anything like that, please feel free to leave in the comments below. I'll try to answer as many as I can when I'm in my next video. Anything you want me to play, also, I'm really looking for suggestions on formats to play, decks to play, and constructed, all of those things. So, anything like that that you guys can help me with, feel free to help out. I would love the help. And yeah, that's about it. I'm just ready to jump into pack one. Let's go. Let's get the eighth person to join here. Ooh, six. That does not make me happy. Well, we are finally ready to go, so let's jump into this pack. Alright, well, the first two cards I see are Skull Clamp and Batterskull. Now, something that I really like to do with all these cube drafts, one second, is I like to keep a log of how I'm doing at all times. Hopefully this will come up before we have to pick. Yeah, we should have 30 seconds or so. Yeah, so something I like to do is keep a log, right? So I've been on kind of a losing streak lately. Went 0-3 and 1-2 in these drafts. Went 1-2 last time with a black-white that I didn't record a few days ago. But I've been doing really good with the control decks. And the best card for that control deck is Batterskull. Now, Skull Clamp, obviously insane in the aggro deck, which are pretty good in this cube overall. But I really like Batterskull. I don't know, this is tough. Like, aggro decks are really, really good. I just want to draft an aggro deck, or do I want to draft the Batterskull deck? I want to draft the aggro deck. Alright. Let's draft an aggro deck. Ooh, and we immediately get owned. But there's a Stromkirk Noble, so I'm going to get on that train as soon as possible. Tarmogoyf is also another possible pickup here. If I had taken the Batterskull, I would probably be taking Aetherling or Obzidot here. I may even take Apocryphite and stay open, but because I took an aggro card, I'm just going to jump on the train and take that. Alright, so this is another situation in which if I take the Obzidot, I take the Hymn. If I take the Aetherling, I take the Frantic Search, but we have Hellspark Elemental. Ooh, excuse me, haven't been doing my job. We have Countryside Crusher, a 3/3 for 3. Now the issue is it ties you up at 3 mana, but it continuously just puts lands onto the battlefield, while Hellspark Elemental is a 3/1 for 2. You know, it's a great thing to equip with Skull Clamp. It gets sacrificed, you unearth it, you equip it again, and just goes to work. So we may wheel this, I'm not sure. We could also possibly wheel Pillage, which I may play if we have a lot of that kind of thing. Yeah, not playing Fire Sprout. Fire Sprout could play Teetering Peaks or Sacred Foundry. So let's take Hellspark Elemental and just kind of move in on an aggressive deck of some sort. So here we have an aggressive black card. 2/1 zombie. We also have a red card, which is very good with Skull Clamp. So I think we just take the red card, stay in mono red right now. Obviously, we're not going to know if it's open yet, but we'll see. Alright, so relatively clearly just not open. There is a Step Links, though. I could be like white-red aggro. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Links here. Banisher Priest also alright. If we could get a bunch of 1-mana things, Lightning Helix, Banisher Priest okay. Inquisition also good, but I think I'm just going to take the Step Links here. I want to be in some kind of aggressive deck. Not really sure what kind of aggressive deck that is at the moment. So, let's just, let's find out, why don't we? What is happening here? Moving stuff all around. There we go, that's what I want. Alright, so Gathan Raiders. So it's okay. It's not fantastic. Mirror Entity, again, not great. Route, not good in this deck. Nicodle is fine. Battleforge is okay. It's Nicodle or Battleforge. I don't really want to play 3 color aggro, so I'm going to take Battleforge. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I love the Storm deck, as previously mentioned. I mean, I love all these wacky decks that cost all these things, but I don't think we want to play 3 color aggro. I think we just take the land, try to stick in red, maybe red-white, if that seems to be open. Alright, so we should have been playing Control, because this is actually just the best land in the cube. Just Celestial Colonnade is insane. Am I going to have things to Flicker Wisp? Maybe, maybe not. I'm going to take Firebolt. It's totally fine. It's, you know, it's 4 damage burn spell. It's definitely acceptable. Yeah, I mean, Harmonize good in the green decks. All these lands insane. Tropical Island good, but I want Firebolt. Ooh, what do we have here? Halibarial's Fearless Sun Smother, none of which I am playing. Bant Charm, Prophetic Bolt, Putrefy. Badlands or Archaic Island. Well, it's much more likely that I'm going to splash black in my aggressive deck than blue in my aggressive deck, I think. So I might as well just take the Badlands and see what happens. Yeah, I think that's a decent pick. Ooh, okay. Someone else may be in red. We're not sure in this battlefield. So this could be good. This could also be... I think I'm going to take the Knight here. Just because we could be black-red aggro. Yeah, and we get the Apocryphite, the Tragic Slip, and the Tainted Pack. Alright, it's Tragic Slip or Apocryphite here. Apocryphite, really good with Skull Clamp, but we already have a lot of things that are good. I think we take Tragic Slip just as a removal spell, just in case. Sacred Foundry, yeah, so both lands that we wanted to wield. That's fine, we'll take the Foundry. We prefer to be red-white, but we can always be a black-red. This card's obviously insane. Aggressive deck. Oop, it auto-picked for us. That was my fault. Alright, I guess we got Kami of Ancient Law. I have to be quicker to that. Mirror Entity is fine. Alright, so... yeah, so we have ourselves a solid red aggressive deck with these 5 cards. And then it's what we want to splash, so we can go to 6 playables. We could play all these cards, I just don't want to play all of them, you know? Like, I think aggressive decks are kind of being cut right now as we're drafting. I mean, I just want all the aggressive cards, so... lots of 1-drops, lots of haste 2-drops, lots of 3-drops with abilities, you know, those types of things. And this pack is not our pack. First of all, we never want to see a Thragtusk in the draft, ever. It's just terrible for us. So what can we do? Well, we have a few options. So we can take Ravenous Baboons. That's not the worst. Kind of slows down our opponents at the top end of our curve. We could also take a Temple of Silence, which would help us play 3-color aggro. I think we just take the Baboons as like a possible playable. Like, we can definitely play it if we need to. Not that I'm so excited about it, but it's probably better than the comes to play tap land. We're getting so cut on this aggro plan, aren't we? Hmm. Elspeth or Baneslayer? Elspeth or Baneslayer? Elspeth's just too good. Yeah, I think we just take Elspeth here. Jeez. And now we get the aggro. Now we get a Johnny. So it's a Johnny or Cloud Goat. Well, so what we're kind of, we can still take the Johnny and still try to play an aggressive white deck and just like have a big curve. Cloud Goat's also good in that though. Yeah, I think we just want to take a Johnny. Like, we want to try to stay as aggressive as possible. Obviously, we'll play the Elspeth if we can. Ooh, and we'll definitely play this Johnny Vengeant. Alright, so we're in some kind of red-white deck. I'm not really sure what kind of red-white deck we're in. We could end up playing some black cards. I don't know at this point. We are slamming a Johnny Vengeant and loving it. Zozu the Punisher. So that is the kind of card we want here. We just want to make them pay for all the lands that they play. This is Revelark's also good in this deck because it gets back, well, all these guys. And this and this and this. Oh my god. Just gets all of them. Yeah, I think we still want Zozu. Archangel, Pilgrim, or Magus. So I think normally we take the Pilgrim, but because we're more like, do we just want to be straight up aggressive and play the Pilgrim? Or do we want to kind of hedge and play the Angel? Like, I feel like this is where we get killed. If we're like some red-white mid-rangey deck, like, I feel like we can die a lot that way. Archangel's just very good against us also, though. It could be sweet in this deck. In this Skull Clamp deck, in this red-white Skull Clamp deck, Archangel would be sweet. Yeah, I think we just take the Angel here. Smash to smithereens. Yeah, I mean, this is a fine sideboard card. We can also take Tectonic Edge, and kind of play like the resource denial game. Like, we have lots of powerful threats. We'd be able to just like kill their lands, put some pressure on them, and draw lots of cards. But I think that's just too good of a sideboard card to pass up. Ooh, so Plateau, Avalanche. This is another one that we can get this with Ranger of Eos. And no, we can't. That's never mind. We could have gotten it with Revelark, but we can't bring it back. Alright, Sentinel one. Shrine is good too. It's Shrine or Plateau. I mean, we have lots of ways to kill them. Yeah, I think we want the fixing. Let's play Plateau here. And we may even play this Temple at this point. So that's fine. I guess we take empty. We're not playing it, right? We're not that aggressive. Are we playing a quarry? Maybe. I'm not exactly sure. Alright, so this deck has taken like a very weird turn for the weird. I'm not really sure where it's going at this point, but it's going somewhere. Yeah, let's take this Firecat. Yeah, I'll take a 7/1 Trampler for sure. Ooh, Pilgrim Wield. That is sweet. So now we may get to play our super aggressive deck with a sweet top end. Alright. So I guess we're still on the 1 and 2 drops plan. Let's just get all of them. Here we go. What do we want to open? We want to open What do we want to open, guys? I don't even want to. I don't even know. What do we want to open? We want to open like a Silverblade Paladin. Is that really good? No, that's not the best. We want to open Lightning Bolt. Is Lightning? No, we want to open Sulfuric Vortex. Yeah. Let's open Sulfuric Vortex. All right. Is everybody ready to open Sulfuric Vortex? Everybody? All right. It's gonna happen then. Are we ready? And no Sulfuric Vortex. Well, that's a little disappointing. So we have Descendant of Kiyomaro or whatever, as long as you have more cards in your hand than each opponent. It's +1/+2. And whenever he deals combat damage, you gain 3 life. Alright, that's okay. We have a Legionnaire here, which could be good in this deck. We also have Earthquake, which is a sweeper. I think we're aggressive enough that we want the Legionnaire, though. The Tomb would be very good, but I do just think we want this Legionnaire. Yeah, I think we slam it here. Tomb is so good, though. Turn 1, Mirror Entity. Turn 2, Johnny. No, it wouldn't be that easy. Turn 3, Johnny. Everything would be sped up a turn. Yeah, let's take the Legionnaire and just bash their faces in. Alright, so Price of Progress is okay. Max out target artifact or enchantment. Yeah, that's fine. Target one can control of it. Alright, yeah, let's take the student. We're staying on this just aggressive red-white deck with a sweet top-end plan. So I'm definitely okay with that. Let's take it. So normal red-white decks don't end in Elspeth, but I think ours can here. Ooh, we have 3 good options. Char, Lavamancer, and Silverblade. We have 13 creatures right now. I actually think we just want Silverblade. Like, it's just an extra creature for our deck. And we have a lot of double white stuff going on. I actually think we want it and we just try to wheel Lavamancer or Char. Can we do that, you think? It's more likely than wheeling Silverblade. I don't know how many more red aggressive decks there are, but I'm sure there's another white aggressive deck. And Phoenix or Heliod. Can we turn on this guy? Let's see. So we go 1, 2, 3. We can turn him on, actually. Alright, let's take him. Let's turn on Heliod. I know Chandra's Phoenix is good, but we're going to turn on some Heliods here. So we don't want to be discarding cards, really, even though we are going to draw a lot. We just kind of want to Burst Lightning. Yeah, I'm definitely good with a sweet Burst Lightning here. That's a fine pick. We have 4 lands. This is 21 playables, basically. We have a Tragic Slip in there somewhere, too. We can always play if we need to. I'm sure we'll pick up some other black card at some point. But yeah, I mean, we really want to be playing everything here. Maybe the Mirror Entity could go. I mean, but we have the 3 1-drops to fetch with Rangers, so that's fine. Burst is good, so let's try to get 1 or 2 more playables this pack, and we will be happy. Imposing Sovereign definitely fits into that game plan. Just most definitely. All of the game plans is the ones it fits into. And Mutiny or Mutiny or Conscripts. Mutiny, so does Do you want more top end or more just try to kill you? It's actually very difficult. They're both, they're very similar effects. Although we want to be casting these things on 3 in late game, we want a Conscripts, I think. Yeah, I think Conscripts is better than Mutiny overall, so that is what I'm going to take. Can be a creature in each player. Yeah, we don't really want that. We just want the land. Hellkite's fine, but we're going to beat them with Elspeth, so that's cool. A Wayfarer or 8.5 Tells. So, I'm really happy with the deck at this point. There's a few things we can cut to get down to 23. I don't think we want to play 16 lands because we want to get to our 5s and 6s. So we could play this against more aggressive decks, although I don't think we will face a lot of those. This is also good. Yeah, I think I take that. Yeah, I don't need to make things white. We just take the Wayfarer. And Price. Yeah, Price can definitely be good in some control matchups. Great sideboard card. No issues there. Didn't wheel the Char. That's disappointing. We'll grab a Shivan Wraith. And a Firestorm, I suppose. I mean, I guess that's also a card that comes in against control. I'm not really sure. I'm really more afraid of just getting a random Visarad here. I mean, ooh, I feel like Master Raves is very good in this cube. I'm not sure, but like, there has to be something you can play on turn 2 where you can just like play into a Jace, like into the 3-mana Jace, and then into Master and kill your opponent very quickly. Card has to be sweet. And on to... Okay, so we're going to play all the lands. Yep. All 4 of these are going to see play. So we're playing Skull Clamp, playing a Johnny. Baboons. No, Baboons is a maybe. So we're playing a Burst Lightning, Firebolt, Stromkirk, Hellspark, Zozu, Conscript. So we're not sure about Emberhauler at this point because it's double red early in the game. Although we do have a lot of red turn 1. So we're playing Solarblade, Porcelain, Pilgrim, Kami, Imposing, Student, and Steplinks. Heliod, Archangel, Elspeth, Ranger. Yeah, we can play Mirror Entity, like it's something good to put our mana into late game. So then we have a few options. So we have 2 more cards we can play. So we can play Baboons and Hauler, like that's definitely acceptable. We can also play Weathered Wayfarer. I'm definitely leaning towards playing Emberhauler. Like I like it. It's also very good with Skull Clamp. And I think the last one we're gonna play. It's gonna get some people though. Is it gonna get enough people? That is the question. Yeah, let's just play Wayfarer. See what happens. Add our lands. What do they suggest? So 12 and 9. Yeah, that seems fine. And submit. Alright guys, so we seem to be the first one submitting. But I will see you back here for round 1. So remember to click the link in below, or if you're on the playlist, just let this video run out and you'll be directed to the next one. Alright, see you guys there.